Hi, everybody. Hi, it's Pam Beitzel of the Beitzel team here at Realty Executives Arizona Territory. Happy New Year. It is January 2022, and I hope you all have a really great year coming up, and I hope we do too. We're looking forward to continuing to work for you and enjoying our life of selling real estate. So I want to talk to you a little bit about the market right now. I'm going to make it short and sweet today, I promise. So the main thing I want to say about the current market is it's really kind of frozen, just like the weather. So let's go ahead and dig in and look at some of the details. And I want to make a point about how we might be able to get this market unfrozen and get some more listings back on market. So here we are, January 2022, Prescott area market report. Beautiful Prescott, Arizona. We're frozen. Yes, we are. Okay, a couple of things. Red line, active inventory. This was the very beginning of 2020 before the pandemic fell down. Getting back to normal though. Getting back to normal with a little roller coaster ride. The only difference is we are not at the numbers that we used to be. Black is the total number of sales. So if you take a look at this up and down, really the demand, kind of the same. Number of new listings, wow, it started to really go up right here. That was last summer, thankfully, but it's dipped again. And here's the pattern I want you to see right now. Notice how in October, November, December, the number of new listings is actually well below the number of listings that are sold. That happened last year, and it's happening again, although the gap is not as large. So that becomes a problem, and this is why people who are buying right now are incredibly frustrated. You will continue to be frustrated all through the month of January until we begin to see more new listings, which we will. We are going to start to see some more new listings, and they're going to rise and rise and rise again, just like they always do until the summertime. So keep hoping they are coming. Let's take a look at what you're going to expect to pay. If you're a buyer, the black line are the prices. You are going to probably expect to pay higher than you have ever paid for property in the Prescott area. In fact, I can guarantee it. It will be higher than you have ever paid, and the prices will shock you. Sellers, you might even be shocked too at what you're going to get. Remember, you can still list too high. Look at the average list price of the houses. These are the ones that are still on the market in the active listings, The average price got all the way up to $648 for December. But look at the new listings average price, $532. This is fantasy land. This is reality. And this is where things sell. And notice how the sold prices for the sold average list and the sold average sale, okay, they're all much more aligned to where they're almost at 100%. In the summer, they got past 100%. But then people think, oh, I can sell for whatever I want. And they list way up here. And they sit on the market and they sit and they sit. Get yourself an agent who is honest with you. If you want to sell your house, you can still overprice it. Okay, let's get back to the other point I wanted to make. So here's the market at a glance. We know that inventories are very low again, but they are a little bit better than last December. Why? Well, overpriced listings are still boosting the total number of listings available. However, for the last 3 months, the number of sales has outpaced the number of new listings available. This is a month longer than last year, but it is also a normal trend. January should begin to see a climb in new listings, but, and here's the new thing I want to tell you, our selling clients seem paralyzed, frozen by their fear of not being able to find something to buy. So they're not listing. So houses aren't coming on the market for people to choose because everybody's afraid there's nothing to choose, so they won't put their house on the market. As you can imagine, this is blocking the market from moving ahead normally. I hate to say it, but the market is constipated. And I'm just going to use that word. It's constipated. Okay, frozen might be better. So how do we get it moving? Well, let me tell you something because I've been thinking about this a lot. I think the best way to get the market moving is with seller contingencies. You've heard of buyer contingencies, where a buyer says, I'm making an offer on your home, right? But it's contingent on my home selling. Okay. This time it's going to be a seller contingency. The seller gets an offer and they'll say, I'll accept your offer, but it's contingent on me finding a house to buy. That's the only way to get out of this, because people will actually put their homes on the market. They'll be able to get offers. People will begin to move, and then they'll be able to have some choices. Otherwise, I don't see that unless people really start to just get brave and list, or they're going out of state, it's not going to change a whole lot. So I think sellers can become buyers with the seller contingency, with leasebacks, which we've talked about before, bridge loans, and this might be a great option for you. If you can talk to your lender and say, hey, will you give me a temporary loan? That's all it is, 6 months, a temporary loan, so I can go buy my house and then I'll sell. That's probably the other best option. And then probably the least one is long escrows, because you certainly don't want to have a long escrow with the hope of finding a new house and then not be able to find one. That is really scary for everybody involved. Well, folks, thank you so much for joining me again. Happy New Year, everybody. Let's make 2022 a great year. In gratitude, truly, Pam and the team, George, Mindy, and Sarah. Happy New Year, everybody. Yay, 2022. Let's make it a great year. Thanks for joining me. Pam Beitzel, Beitzel team in Prescott, Arizona. Have a great day.